Hi everyone, it's me, Sally, aka Sailor Tarot Magic, and we're gonna do tarot today for Earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this is for Mercury Retrograde in Gemini, which started yesterday, May 10th, and it will last until June 3rd. And everybody loves Mercury Retrograde. I'm going to talk a little bit about that, and we'll have a little recap as usual. So, if you're not familiar with the planet transits at all, Mercury governs the planet. The planet Mercury governs communication, technology, traveling, cars. So, if it's in a retrograde, that means it's moving backwards. Okay, so what does this mean for us in our lives? We can experience things like exes coming out of the woodwork. We can experience travel delays, traffic jams, miscommunication, misunderstandings. They can cause arguments, delayed, failed communication. I know for me, my autocorrect keeps putting in the wrong words, and certain emails are like delayed, and this can test your patience. This can test pretty much everything. Like, the universe likes to test us during Mercury retrograde. And I feel like the signs that are governed by Mercury, Virgo and Gemini, they feel it the most. So, but it depends. It depends. You got to look at your birth chart because I'm not an expert in that, like I always say. Okay, so if your sun, moon, or rising is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this reading is for you. And if you're enjoying my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal read, you can DM me on Instagram or you can call or text. My number is 732-314-0777. And if you would like to support my channel and my tarot business, you can send me a tip on PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. And all of these are in the description of my video and all my videos. And newly added street fairs update. So this weekend I will be at Woodbridge and Metuchen. Both events are 11 to 5. Woodbridge is by the train station, and Metuchen will be in the downtown Metuchen area. If you would like more details, follow me on Instagram. And newly added event, Piscataway Street Fair, Saturday, June 11th. And Berries and Brews at Ort Farms in Long Valley, New Jersey, June 18th and 19th, Father's Day weekend. So if you would like to get a reading from me in person, you can always come visit, and you're local to the New Jersey area. So I was going ham on those street fairs. So I was like, psh, Mercury retrograde, what? That's not affected me. I mean, it still affected me, but I wanted to get my stuff in order. Okay, so this is the tarot deck I'm using. Life is like a board game tarot. And the oracle deck I use is Empress Tea Party by Kitty Love. All right, so now we're going to get into the tarot portion. Okay, so what is the message for earth signs? What should they be paying attention to this Mercury retrograde season? Give me one oracle card for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is the message? Ooh, love yourself first. Okay. So, earth signs, you may be neglecting your needs and your wants and putting everybody else first. But now is the time to ask yourself, what is it that you want? What are your goals? What are your aspirations? What are your dreams? Stop putting those to the side and start thinking about, have I ignored myself? Have I neglected myself? What do I enjoy doing? You may always want to take the caretaker role, the nurturing role, but trust and believe there is time for you and you can balance that. That's the message I'm getting for you. Okay, so we're going to take that into the tarot read. What is the message for earth signs? What should they be paying attention to this Mercury retrograde season? And we're going to do the 5 cards like we always do. Okay, so what is the present energy for earth signs this Mercury retrograde season? 8 of Cups reversed. Leave it all behind, place. Okay, so this is telling me in the present moment, you are feeling stuck. You're in between 2 places. So you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and you're trying to figure out, should I stay? Should I go? What's most important? And again, I feel like the reason why you're in this limbo is because you're questioning, do I do what's best for me or do I do what's best for everybody else? Because those are 2 different things. So you're at the fork in the road and you're used to doing what's best for everyone else. But trust and believe that if you do what's best for you, you can still take care of those around you and you'll be able to do that better because you will feel aligned with yourself and everything that you're doing. Okay. All right. So, what is the past relevant to this situation? And again, because this is happening during Mercury retrograde, everything is more difficult. So, if you are relocating or making changes, you will experience more resistance during this time. Okay, so what is the past relevant to this situation? Hermit reversed. Okay, so this is telling me in the past you were kind of preparing for this moment, like you knew this was coming, like none of this really is a surprise to you. You knew that your current situation had an expiration date, but you just felt like you didn't have the time or energy to focus on it. So now it's in front of your face, and you're kind of like, oh, okay, so now I need to address this and take care of this now. Um, that that may be part of like you were just beginning to like take care of yourself and then this kind of happened. So you were procrastinating in other areas because you were like, oh, I don't want to deal with that right now. I know I'm going to have to deal with it eventually. I will deal with it when I'm forced to. And that's what you did. And that's okay. Like, things are meant to play out the way they do based on our nature and free will and all that stuff plays a part. Okay, so what is the future relevant to this situation? 4 of Swords, restful solitude way. Okay, so in the future you will get a break and you may feel like you're behind or you have a lot of stuff to do. But remember, even though there are a lot of things that need to be tended to, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to relax for a minute. And I'm getting this message heavy because of your oracle card of loving yourself first. So, yeah, you procrastinated and you're in this moment, but don't beat yourself up about it, is what I want to say. I feel like you did your best in the progression, you did your best in what you needed to deal with, and you dealt with what needed to be dealt with in the moment. Okay, so why is this all happening? Development of news and enthusiasm, Page of Wands reversed. Okay, so this is telling me that you may have been misguided. And what I mean by that is either the people that you were around were not trustworthy, and you had to kind of like deal with not being able to rely on certain people and having to rely on yourself. And that might feel like you're the only one that you can depend on, which made you neglect loving yourself because you were like, I got to deal with this, I got to deal with that, and my needs are getting pushed to the side because I didn't think I was going to have to deal with this, but now I do. And yeah, so the people around you, they disappointed you. You weren't able to rely on them. So now all this weight feels very heavy on you. But I want to say is just because certain people disappointed you and they can't help you, it doesn't mean no one can help you. Okay. So what's the best possible outcome? You snap! Forward movement gardens. So this is the same card that the fire signs got for best possible outcome, Two of Wands. So if you have fire in your chart, I suggest you watch the fire sign video. Okay. So this is telling me that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And even though things are difficult right now and it feels like it's a never-ending cycle, you will get to the point of your goals. You will feel like you accomplished something, and it's okay to take breaks in between. You can still make progress, you can still be productive, you can have a healthy balance. Not It's not always all or nothing. You don't have to be like burned out to feel like you did something. It's okay to be human and rest and sleep, and then when you're up for it, you do the work. And that's what I'm getting. Looking at all of this, I see that the struggle feels harder because it is Mercury retrograde, but you will make progress. You will make waves. So don't worry, don't fret, and just go with the flow. And that's the message I'm getting for you, Earth signs. And you can take that with you for the rest of Mercury retrograde season. And I will be doing water signs next. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.